Happy New Year, my dudes. It's been a great year. There's only one thing left to do in it. Review the best memes on the Old Zealand subreddit of the entire year! I can feel it. Me playing FM26 with new UI and polished graphics, and my Wonder Kid asks for a new contract a month after I gave him one. Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Who's coming in? I love this dude's face so much. You have one substitution left. Who's coming off? A tired player, a low-rated player, a booked player, a lone player. Let me answer that for you. It's never the lone. We got Zealand's first album before FM25. Finally, a proper use of AI. We have loans, including songs such as Loans, Rewrite the Match, Touch My Wonder Kid, The Game Is Gone Soft, Party in the USA, a great mixtape to give to a friend or a lover. The life cycle of an FM veteran. Get bored of a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 and create a wild formation. Tweak it until it works. It's basically a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. Yes, but with extra steps. And now that you have in possession and out of possession tactics, you can make it a really, really fancy looking tactic that basically accomplishes a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. It's so easy. I mean, anything for Hoyland. You can tell this is a dated post. This is a tweet from Just Bizarre Tactics. Ruben Amorim is set to use a tactic he found from Football Manager YouTuber Zealand's video, Most OP Tactics in FM24 against West Ham today. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's how he's turned everything around at Manchester United. I don't mean to be planting conspiracies. I'm just saying it's suspicious how things have kind of turned around after he watched the video. That's just all I'm saying. Sometimes the truth hurts. Uses the editor and is having lots of fun. Sunday league badges, youth only, starts unemployed. They start beating him up. Then the save scummer's hiding around the corner. And so's manages PSG. This is really how the internet works around Football Manager, just 100% of the time. And this is funny. But if you're having fun, have fun. Don't let these people beat you up. Just don't pay attention to them. Unless, of course, they find you in real life, in which case, run. PSG when my Wonder Kid starts developing. Going through the memes of the year is like finding the lost texts. Also, I didn't realize while I was watching this broadcast at the time, the Super Bowl halftime show, he is wearing a diamond necklace that is A minor. It's a lowercase a, just in case you didn't know. When you get promoted from lower leagues, me, promoted to a higher division. Also me. 90% of the squad that helped me get there. It's not me, it's you. This is the type of things we need in Football Manager. Could be an improved UI, lack of bugs, a new game in general since this post was 9 months ago. Deadline day signing news. Not to be outdone by the big boys, we have spent £6.99 at home base on a new rake. Hashtag non-league. It's how we roll. This is, of course, before I bankrupt my entire club by buying 332 rakes. Don't ask. When this happens, 4.5-star ability, 4.5-star potential, doesn't enjoy big matches and fairly inconsistent performer. And this will ruin your entire day. But on the bright side, on FM26, it's like way harder to see that information, so you can pretend it's not there. A photographer took pictures before and after they congratulated a player on their first international cap. Before. He looks really happy compared to mine, usually. SI removes Metsala and Ganch and Trequartista. Utter woke nonsense. Now, it is. Those names of roles meant something to people. And now we've got ultra turbocharged wide central forwards when you could have just said Raumdeuter, okay? It was simpler, it was cleaner, it appealed to the emotions, the history of the game. But now because a 12-year-old's trying to play the game on Xbox, we gotta get rid of... I'm sorry. SI know what they're doing. Announce the international management update on the day we actually planned to announce it. No, of course not. Delay, let Zealand make a video slamming SI for not including international management, then announce it afterwards to make him look a bit silly. I even asked SI about this. I was like, is his interview in the Korean news about how international management's not going to be included in the game real? And they were like, yeah. They baited me, man. I can't prove it. But it's like that guy from Dexter, like... I know. Always wasting the scouting budget. FM Scout in North America turning in his reports saying he didn't find any talent. No, he didn't. But I'll tell you what, he did find delicious food. Like really, that was a great chicken sandwich I was just housing there. I said it once and I'll say it again. Always remember whose fault it is that we have to wait for FM25. Football Manager's graphics are terrible and I'm tired of pretending they're not. I have no idea who said that. But officer, it was not me. I did not say this, nor did I have any effect on whoever did. It's Twitter. Anybody could be impersonating me. May I see your loans, please? Enjoying my life as a responsible manager. People who play their friendlies. People who attend press conferences. Me watching the home matches of my youth and reserve teams as a spectator. That is actually a form of mental illness. I'm pretty sure that's in like the book of illnesses that people that go to psychology school study. Just started to save in the 9th division and my only coach got arrested. Pickett wanted by Metropolitan Police. It's actually a club in the Welsh leagues. Actually, life at the moment. Left versus right civil war. Me waiting for FM26. Turn back, brother! I guess a few loans would replace them. If you leave Football Manager for a few days, will your players start to starve like Nintendogs? Honestly, they should. I mean, this game is supposed to be about realism. Miles, where is the realism? Sports Interactive, you're letting us down here. One of FM's greatest coping mechanisms. Me, pissed off after a bad game, throw the water bottle. They took it away from us. They took this away from us. Australia's greatest contribution to football and meme culture. What is the charge? Winning a trophy? The succulent European trophy? Get your hand off my trophy. What did you think I was gonna say? Mom says it's my turn on the computer. It's just an image of my brother standing behind me, waiting to see when on stream I was going to start playing what we call the Brothers Save that we played on FM24. If you want to watch the next one we do, I stream on Twitch all the time. Links in the description. If you hate Twitch, the streams are now on YouTube on a channel called Zealand Live. Not that I would know anything about that, because I'm Zealand, not Zealand Live. My friend who doesn't follow football has never played FM, made this in 2 seconds to send to me. I think he nailed it. Working for 30 minutes. Grinding a game for 8 hours for a slightly cooler center back. Yes, but he's from Tajikistan. You don't understand. This doesn't happen. You don't get players like this at an average level in the championship from Tajikistan, let alone be able to find a way to get them a work permit. They don't even have to use my ESC slots. I mean, look, you're just pretending that you have no idea how much of a big deal this is. Honestly, this is the best example of the meme. Knocks Fenerbahce out of the Champions League, sending Benfica through. Gets sacked by Fenerbahce and pockets 9 million euros. Joins Benfica and plays in the Champions League. I'm Jose Mourinho. That's the type of stuff that you would do in Football Manager. Every FM YouTuber. I'll have a rebuild in England. How original. With Wonder Kids and Gegenpress. Daring today, aren't we? This is why I am currently managing a team in Africa that has a chance to win the European Champions League because of tomfoolery. There's so much out there in the world of football. You just gotta find it. That being said, the whole English climber thing, you know, going up from the 6th division is very fun. Wonder Kids. A 180 potential Wonder Kid from England. A 150 potential Wonder Kid from Indonesia or Iraq. That's the way, I like it, do 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 do. If you're wondering if that's a reference to that one guy, it is. But I had a Wonder Kid in FM14 named Humam Tariq from Iraq. He was not the best player on my team, but he was my favorite, and I still remember him. My 3-month-old baby girl was crying hard. Time to sit her in front of the man who makes her happier. Aww. Shucks. Ain't that just the sweetest? Although it is always weird for me to imagine myself just that large on people's televisions. Are you watching this video on a TV? People do that, I guess. When you ask your board for more budget. In my save, my board took us from professional to semi-pro. And then it cut my wage budget by 40% the following year. New pictures, new memes. It's true. Basically, every time I post on Instagram, a flurry of new memes with those pictures enter the Old Zealand subreddit. My scout in FM26. Young female prospects for the youth team. This is why we can't have nice things. All of my friends over here, they have no idea that they were used in a meme template, and I plan on never telling them. Women, it's just a salt shaker. Men, it's a 4-3-3 with a false 9 and a defensive pivot. The fullback's a little further forward than the center backs. What a great lineup. To be fair, that is a lot of salt shakers. I don't know, like, how much salt do you put on mushy peas exactly? Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. J.K. Rowling. I'm never gonna live this picture down. It follows me everywhere. But it also explains how I'm able to afford those Wonder Kids that I signed. This one is the banker. It's the one that couldn't fail. We have Zealand. The UI is good but unambitious. It's true. That's what I said. FM27 canceled. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Zealand is very multi-talented. I do play a mean flute. It's all part of my strategy to disguise myself in real life. I'm everywhere, and in the same sense that I'm everywhere, I'm nowhere. Because when you actually will see me, you'll just assume I'm some dude collecting tickets on a train or playing a flute. Rest in peace, Jota. Yes, that was a very striking part of this year, and I hope his wife and kids are doing well as can be expected anyways. But now it's time for the top 5 memes of the year. Checking in at number 5, we have Stardom Young. We have a dad, a baby who seems to be absorbing a seriously intense amount of information, and then the high intensity Gegenpress. Just starting with the tactical basics, you know, just the basics. At number 4, just pass the ball, bro. Me to my wingbacks every game because they think they're strikers for some reason. No shooting! No shooting! It's definitely telling that in multiple updates since the game's release, they have explicitly said they are cutting down on angled shots and shooting decision making from the wide angles. This one's very timely, coming in from last year, right about this time, waiting for when it's socially acceptable to start playing Football Manager on Christmas Day. 7 a.m. sharp. The second best meme of the year. Why protect your privates in the wall when you can protect your stomach? And here we have, of course, an image of the Beatles setting up a perfect set piece defense. And what you might not know about this photograph is this is actually an early example of the FM27 graphics engine. This guy over here on the left, that is a 15-year-old new gen. And then the number 1 meme on the subreddit all year, shots fired. Just think, we would have had FM25 by now if the old Zealand didn't ask for better graphics. See you next year.